Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. And here we are in Grand Junction, Colorado. I wasn't going to do a video just because I haven't really had anything to talk about. Well, on this trip, which I picked up day before yesterday in La Grande, Oregon. It's about 2.5, maybe 3 hours from my house. I took it home and excuse me, slept there for the night because I had to do laundry, and I was gonna take off at 3 o'clock in the morning. I had a little incident that we'll talk about later with the streetwalker. Not terrible, not the end of the world, not yada yada yada. By the way, that's water. I dumped out my cooler. No need to be alarmed. And then I had a massive confusion, hiccup, hang-up. Something screwy with my loads. And we'll get to that in just a little bit too. Meanwhile, I started my pre-trip and I started my truck. Now I can do the rest of the pre-trip, and it's time to get on the road because the dealer opens at 8, and because of that huge screw-up mix-up that I was telling you about a couple minutes ago, I'm on a tight schedule for the next 3 days. So we'll see how that goes. I gotta get going, and I'll see you guys later. All right, so as usual, things didn't go as planned. I was supposed to drop that load in Grand Junction, which I did, and then I was supposed to go to Aurora, Colorado, grab one down to Texas, and one back up that had to be done by the weekend. That's what I started with at the beginning of this video. Well, got the one delivered, and then got called Friday as I was like 40 miles out, and they canceled both loads, the down to Texas and the backup. So, okay, well, as you guys saw, if you follow me on Instagram, we had a little issue with the streetwalker, and I already scheduled for that repair for Monday. So now I was just sitting here. Well, conveniently, of course, this guy starts mowing as soon as I turn the camera on. The motorcycle club that I'm in, we have a chapter there just outside of Denver. So, conveniently, I guess I'll just spend the weekend with my brothers, since the windshield was getting replaced at his house Monday anyway. And what was going to be an amazingly productive weekend turned into not. But we did get the new windshield, and I don't know how, but he was able to get my sticker for the inspection that I just had last week transferred over to the new windshield as well. So Friday, like 4 minutes before closing, my dispatcher calls, "Hey, I know you kind of got screwed on this load. We got this one. It's picking up right next to where you are, and it's going to Georgia," which is great. That's super convenient, because as you all know, this coming Saturday, which right now is 5 days away, is the driver get-together, roundup, rodeo, whatever you want to call it. That thing is happening this Saturday, which today's Monday, And now I'm waiting for them to bring this unit out so I can grab it, take it down to Georgia, and I will see you guys on Saturday. So I get a lot of questions about windshields. To my understanding, and I very well could be mistaken because I am not perfect, I do not know everything, but as long as you do not have intersecting cracks and you do not have a chip or crack in your field of vision, you are fine. There can be damage to the windshield, but they can't touch. You can't have intersecting. So when I first took my rock chip, it came up almost dead center, and it went up and over, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm good, I'm golden. And then all of a sudden it just did this 180 and shot over into my field of view, and then it spidered out 4 that connected. So now I had to have it fixed. So here we are. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and wait for them. I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we got this little trailer out of, where was that? I don't even remember what city. It was in Colorado, just about a half hour outside of where I was. Wow. Longmont. It was in Longmont, Colorado. And I'm currently in Oak Grove, Missouri. This one's going down to Oakwood, which is just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And from there, I'm hoping I can find something pops up. Maybe a little something better, but I'm on my way to the driver roundup, as I said yesterday, or for you guys a couple minutes ago. I'm very happy that I'm able to make this. I think it's a big deal. And I've been talking with High Mileage Helper and told him I wasn't sure how it was going to play out, what was going on, just because I couldn't get off the West Coast. And as much as I wanted to come see you guys, I wasn't going to deadhead from the West Coast all the way to Indiana without being secure to load. And right now our load boards, as I'm sure most of you are aware, are terrible. So without a guaranteed load, I wasn't going to deadhead that far. But everything worked out. I'm on my way. But I wanted to touch on something. Earlier I said that the windshields with the hole through the driver's field of view, that's not in, well, I may have missed it, but I didn't see anything that said in driver's field of view in the Green Book, which, that seems dumb to me, right? Like, they'll cite you according to the Green Book. And, you know, it's, when I'm trying to read through things quickly, because, you know, I'm working 12, 14 hours a day, trying to run this YouTube channel, take care of things at home. You know, I got a lot going on. But if you get, there's a certain size, $1, half dollar, I don't remember, there's a size crack that was referenced, but it was not referenced well, and then it talked about multiple cracks intersecting, and all that can happen over here, and they'll cite you. But you can have what I had, and one big line right there, right at eye level. And apparently, according to, or at least the way I interpreted what I read in the book, see, there's that interpretation, that's how the DOT officers get you. The way I read it was, that's fine. It can go right through my line of sight. A-okay. But you get two that touch over on the passenger side, and we're going to cite you. So, all of that to say, there's a lot of gray area in the way the FMCSA book is written. And I've said that for a long time, that there's a lot of gray area, and it gives the DOT officers a lot of flexibility to do what they want to do. Why can't y'all just make a book and make it black and white? It ain't hard. It ain't hard at all. You want some help? I'll do it, because I have experience writing these kinds of things. Anyway, can we put together a common sense set of rules that are enforced nationwide. Not, well, in this state, if you're this wide, then this, and if you're in this state, then you're this wide, then you're fine, and if you're in this state, you can't even be that wide. Why? How about all you states get together, and because the DOT wants to regulate us federally, right? How about they regulate us federally and stop with the states doing all their stupid crap, and they straighten out their book so that it's not a gray area and drivers can read it and go, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. I'm gonna hop in the truck and start my pre-trip because my 10 hours is almost up, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, good morning. So we're a couple hours from delivery, waiting for our 10 to be up. Got the green book out, and I figured rather than sitting there and trying to, well, here's how I understood it, here's what this, here's what that, yada, yada, yada. Let's just get the green book out, and we'll go over it together. This is section 393.60, paragraph C. That is page 478 if you happen to have the green book with you. Paragraph C, windshield condition. With the exception of the conditions listed in paragraphs C1, C2, and C3, which I will go over, of this section, each windshield shall be free of discoloration or damage in the area extending upward. So from your steering wheel down, you can have damage. From the top of the steering wheel to a 2-inch border, and then the top 2 inches of the windshield can be damaged, and then 1 inch on each side. Exceptions: coloring or tinting which meets the requirement of paragraph D in this section. We don't care about window tint right now. Any crack that is not intersected by any other cracks. So that gets to what I was saying in the last section a couple minutes ago, where you can have a crack that runs all the way across, right through the middle of where you're looking, as long as it doesn't touch another crack. But if you get 2 cracks that touch over on the passenger side, well, now you're in trouble. Any damaged area which can be covered by a disc 3/4 inch in diameter, if it is not closer than 3 inches to any other similarly damaged area. So does that mean a rock chip and it can't be, so you get a rock chip that's 3/4 of an inch, you got one of those good ones that kind of circles out a couple times, you know what I mean? And then it shoots off a crack. Now that's not okay. You see how this gets confusing? You see how there's a gray area? And I'll take a picture of this and I'll put it right here. So you can see why. Just make things clear. What do you want? Quit playing this game with us. Let us go out here and do our jobs. Quit playing with the wording in your rules so that you can hassle us, put us out of service, give us a fine for no reason. Be clear about what you want. Be clear about what the rules are. Quit playing games with us. All right. Let's see where we go from here. I'll catch you guys later. And just like that, we're delivered. So I missed a good load this morning. While I was filming that little bit where we were going through the green book, a load popped up and I edited that little clip into the video, and someone else had dispatched on that. So if you happen to be watching this and you got the load today, the 21st of July, Wednesday, from Georgia to Illinois, I don't like you. No, I'm just messing around. We're all playing the same game. We're all on the same load board. Well, all of us that are Horizon. And I get it. It is what it is. And it's not the end of the world. And I will survive. I did really want that load, because now that I've dropped down here in Atlanta, I'm on my way to the driver rodeo. roundup, whatever, the thing, yeah, do that. I'm on my way. I'm going to keep watching the load board and hope that something pops up that I can snag that'll get me a little closer, make, a couple $100, you know what I mean? And we'll see what happens, where it goes, how things go, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, by the way, we all know there's a truck shortage, right? I'm sure you guys have seen there's a truck shortage. When I was coming up on the interstate here where the semi is, I was looking, and most of those trucks are actually dualies, and he's got quite a few, which means I'll bet they're probably mostly diesels. You want a truck? Come right outside the Gander RV store in Oakwood, Georgia. I don't know what the name of that truck dealership is, but go over there. He's got them. All right, that's gonna do it for this video. I'll get this uploaded today, sometime Wednesday the 21st. I'll get this uploaded. I'll see some of you Saturday, whoever can make it up there to Lafayette, Indiana. So excited that I'm able to make this. It's gonna be awesome. And go down in the comments and let me know. I mean, you guys saw the still screenshot of the picture of the green book. You heard me read it. Am I wrong? Am I misinterpreting things? And that's the issue. Like, I don't know if I'm right, or I read the book and I don't know if I'm right. Awesome. All right. As always, those of you out on the roads, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Take care and have a great day.